Hey parents, what's up? It's me, Seth, with SethPerler.com. I'm an executive function coach in Colorado, and I help struggling students navigate this thing called education so that they can have a great life. Whoa, look at me. I look kind of crazy today with my pandemic-y haircut. What's up, parents? I have an important message for you today, and that message is this. Today's date is Friday, July 31st. My blog goes out on Sunday, so you'll be seeing this Sunday. Start now to get ready for school. Your school is going to start most likely in August or the beginning of September. Things are crazy. Start now. What does Seth mean by start now? If your child struggles with executive function, so if you have a child who struggles with time management, organization, planners, missing work, late work, incomplete, zeros, they're often unprepared. They have difficulty transitioning from one thing to the other. They don't appear very motivated. They're very resistant. They procrastinate a lot. Those sorts of things. If your child struggles with these things, start prepping now. Now, you may or may not get buy-in from your child. That's a whole nother issue. But trust me, start prepping now. What does that mean? What is Seth talking about prepping? What you want to prep. So basically, in my work, I talk about three things. So when we're working with a student who struggles, how do we get them to turn the corner so that they're pretty on top of it? Not perfect, but they're pretty on top of it. That is a long journey, okay? So how do we do that? There are three things that I, Seth as a coach, what I do with students to help them get to that point. What are those three things? Systems, mindsets, habits, and routines. I'm running an executive function conference August 21st. Check it out, tifosexecutivefunctionsummit.com. The experts on there, it's so cool to hear how they have different models that are basically the same sorts of things. So you should check that out because that will help you. But you can just listen to what I'm saying now. Systems, mindsets, habits, and routines. What does that mean, parents? What can you be setting up now before school starts, proactively, not reactively, so that your child can hit the ground running and have a better chance at not hitting the mid-semester dip where everything falls apart? You're going to be dealing with that stuff anyway. You just want to minimize that. You want to help them be more successful. And by being proactive, you will do that. What does that mean? Systems. When you're doing systems, I have a bunch of stuff on my site you can check out for how to do the systems, but I want you to set up their folders early, color-coded, clearly labeled, organized. I want, if they're doing digital folders in Google Classroom or Google Docs, set up those color-coded folders for each class online early, proactively. Systems means getting their planner front loaded. I have videos on that. Getting their planner, whether it's digital or whether it's an analog planner, getting that set up and front loaded now before school starts. Getting their SSS, their sacred study space. This space, right now I'm at my standing desk. I have my mic here. I'm speaking to my computer here. I have my guitars there. I have all my school supplies on my standing desk here, my supplies that I use. Help your child get a sacred study space, a place where they can concentrate free of distractions and optimize for focus. So those sorts of things. I could go on with some more systems, but generally speaking, start to get these systems built out, think through what they're going to need to be successful proactively. Again, you can use my systems assessment, which is somewhere on my website, to help you do that. It lays out everything you need to know. 2, mindsets. Your child is resistant. The resistance mindset, which is something I struggle with executive function, you may struggle with as a parent. I am resistant. I want to procrastinate. We have excuses. We don't want to take action on things that are not fun, that are not interesting, that are not meaningful. And oftentimes when it comes to like your school, prepping for school or writing a paper or studying for a test or doing homework, they can be resistant, or using a planner or whatever. They can be resistant. So that's a mindset. And the mindset with resistance is, this is too hard. This is too much. I'm lazy. I'm stupid. I can't do it. I don't feel like it. I'll do it tomorrow. These are all mindsets and stories. So working on the mindsets of, I can do this, I can be successful, I care about myself, I want to have a great future. No, I don't like all of it, but I can handle it. I can do a little bit at a time. Though we want to work on the mindsets proactively, systems, mindsets. What was the last one I said? Habits and routines. Systems, mindsets, habits, and routines. Well, what kind of habits and routines are your kids going to need this fall? Are they going to need a good habit and routine for wake up time, for getting moving, for getting to the online class or getting to the school or whatever is going on? Are they going to need a good habit and routine for going to bed? What about dealing with electronics? What time do we turn them off? What about habits and routines for fitness, exercise, sleep? Nutrition? What about habits and routines for chores or responsibilities? And fun too. When are we going to have family fun and connect? So, what kinds of habits and routines do you need to build in for this fall? I don't have all the answers for you, but I want to give you a simple framework. So, if you're going to write anything down from this video, this is what I want you to write down. 1. Be proactive. 2. Write down the systems, mindsets, habits, and routines that would help your child this fall. Go ahead and take out a piece of paper, write systems, take another paper, write mindsets, and take another paper, write habits and routines. When you write down mindsets, write resistance mindsets and positive or productive or helpful mindsets. And start making lists of these things. And then sit down with your child and start to think through how you can proactively start to implement the systems, mindsets, and routines. Why? Again, so that they can hit the ground running and have a much more successful fall than they would if they hit the ground with a mess of stuff and then they're trying to figure out how to build their systems after everything. One last note. In prepping, some of the teachers are going to have their supply lists early or their syllabi early or their websites updated with a great note that's helpful to you early. Look at those, bookmark those, and start looking at what the teachers told you proactively so that you can better prep in your systems, mindsets, habits, and routines. My name is Seth Perler. I'm an executive function coach in Colorado, and I help struggling students navigate this thing called education so they can have a great life. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps me on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. That helps my word get out to more people. And if you like this, please share it with somebody. That helps my work get to more people as well. I appreciate you. I hope you're safe, healthy, that you have a little bit of joy in your heart today and peace in your heart today, and that you have a good, real connection time with your child and your family today. Be well. I'll see you soon.